Last May I decided to make 3 radio plays. I got them all pronto, I did a ton of work on them all, and then I dropped them. Yeah, a few weeks ago I decided to finish them. Some of you may know that last month I finished and uploaded The Sandwich Maker, written by Thomas David Benny Mather. There's a couple of videos about that on this channel. The Sandwich Maker itself is now finished. It's available on my SoundCloud page, on the link in the description. Before that I picked up An Unkindness of Ravens, written by Rebecca Metcalfe. It's a short story, flash fiction about, well, an unkindness of ravens being particularly unkind. It's quite unsettling, really. The only sound I was missing from that was a girl screaming, and I think the main reason that I put it off was because I just thought I was going to terrify the neighbours. But in February I managed to gather the courage together and scream at a microphone for a minute, and it all went fine. The piece got finished. Unfortunately, I didn't really have enough left to produce a video about the production process for that piece because I was only missing a couple of sounds. But An Unkindness of Ravens is finished and it's on my SoundCloud page. Follow the link in the description if you want to hear it. The third story I wanted to adapt is A Brothers Grimm tale. I have a bit of a thing for fairy tales, but I wanted to do something a bit lesser known, so I read this book and I found a story in here that I'd never heard before. It's called Frederick and Catherine. It's a comedy about some insane woman who has no concept of logic in the conventional sense, and her husband trying to deal with this wife he's got himself. I picked and chose the elements that I liked best from various versions and put it together into a script. Started adapting it. I basically recorded the dialogue and the narration, and then I just dropped it. So of the 3 pieces, this is the one that needs the most work. So I've been right through it, I've listened all the way through it, and I've made a list of sound effects that I need to record to actually put this together. It's not that long, really. It feels like it. See, here's the thing, I can't be working on this for hours at a time every day. I have a full-time job, I need my downtime, and without that I will just burn out. I'll just stop, like that. Like I did last year, like I've done on numerous occasions before. So I've decided to limit myself to 1 hour a day, and that makes this list feel a lot longer than it is. So today I'm just going to go through this list and pick out the easiest sounds. I'm going to produce as many of them as I can within my time limit, and hopefully after that I'll just be looking at a much shorter list and I won't feel quite so daunted by it. Right. One hour. Hour up, and I've got quite a bit of this done. The only stuff that I haven't recorded here today is things that either I don't have the materials for or I need to be in another location to actually record it. So I'm quite pleased with that. I am feeling a lot better about this. I had actually forgotten how much you can do in an hour. In a couple of days I've got some people coming around to record the last of the dialogue, just a couple of bit parts. There's a total of 8 lines that need recording. So yeah, I'll chat back with you in a couple of weeks and let you know how it's going.